Good evening, everyone. To our highly respected Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Florence E. Almaden, CISO 6. Our Public School District Supervisor, Ma'am Rosa M. Abokoy. To the passionate and visionary President of the Loreto Academy, Madam Nina Nadaga Quijano. To the dynamic alumni President, and at the same time, our Municipal Coordinator, Engineer Joy Vinales. Our School Administrator, Ma'am Doris E. Padumao. To our hardworking and ever compassionate school in charge, Ma'am Chanali Ramos. To our Principal 2 of Loreto Central Elementary School, Ma'am Jean C. Caloyo. Beloved teachers of Loreto Academy, to our municipal and barangay officials, to the proud and selfless parents and guardians, to my fellow guests, friends, and most especially sa ating mga bida ngayong araw, our dearest graded competitors. Isang mainit, masaya at aus-pusong pagbati ng congratulations sa inyong lahat. Marami sa pagkakaan sa dalawa ng mga dinigan ng mga teachers. Before I say anything else, allow me to say thank you, Loreto Academy, especially to Ma'am Doris Solan Padumao, my ever-kind and inspiring fourth-year advisor. Thank you, Mom, for believing in me, even when I didn't know how to believe in myself. It's because of mentors like you that I am standing here today. Honestly, this very moment, was once just a whisper of a dream. I manifested this moment years ago. I remember watching a high school batchmate, now an engineer, speak on this very stage as a guest speaker about 7 years ago. Imagine, no? Ito naka-OA. I told myself, darating din ang panahon na ako naman ang magsasalita dito sa harapan ninyo. And I'll tell my story too. And now, it's happening. It wasn't something I expected, but God made a way. I believe in the power of manifestation. Right after graduating from high school, I wrote down 100 things I wanted to achieve in life. I keep the letter in my pocket for years. When I opened it recently, I realized around 60% of them already come true. It wasn't magic, it was prayer, it was perseverance, it was God's grace. The rest, I know they will still come in God's perfect time. In the Bible verse, Psalm chapter 37, verse 4, it says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." That promise, it kept me alive during the darkest times. My story isn't glamorous, it's not perfect, it's raw. It's full of failures, silent tears, and silent victories. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see yourself in my story. Growing up, I never dreamed of becoming a teacher. Di ko gusto ng teacher. I dream of becoming a doctor, a medic, a lawyer, a nurse, an architect. Anything that wear a white coat and earn people's respect. I dream big, yes, but reality woke me up. My parents couldn't afford those dreams. My father didn't have a stable job, and our lives, well, they were full of sacrifices and quite suffering. I still remember in grade 6, we had an assignment to write our autobiography. I proudly wrote doctor as my ambition. But when my teacher returned it, she crossed it out and replaced it with teacher. I was confused and hurt. Bakit kaya teacher ang nilagay ng guro ko when I was in grade 6? Ang hirap ng trabaho nila at ayokong maging isang guro. Teachers, I thought, were always tired, always stressed. I didn't know then what I know now, but I keep going. When college came, I was terrified. I didn't know how we would pay for it. I felt the weight of our poverty, of our limitations, but I didn't let it stop me. I told myself, hindi ako papayag na hindi ako makapagtapos. And then one day, I found myself in a classroom. Not as a student, but as student teacher. That's when everything changed. My heart whispered, this is it. This is where you belong. Suddenly, I understood why the doors to other careers were closed. I wasn't being rejected, I was being redirected. God didn't give me what I wanted, because He was preparing something better. Looking back now, I understand that that teacher who changed my dream in grade 6 didn't destroy my ambition. She revealed my destiny. Because being a teacher, it's it's not just a job. It's a calling. A teacher is a mentor, a coach, a friend, a counselor, a nurse, a parent, and a warrior in the battlefield of hope. A teacher stands in front of us, not just to teach lessons, but to see potential where others see problems. A teacher stays up late, checking papers, preparing lessons, and worrying about students who are struggling, not just academically, but emotionally. Yes, it's exhausting. Yes, we cry, yet we feel pain, but we show up every day, not because we are superheroes, but because we are human enough to care. I've taught in multi-grade schools in remote barangays or areas here in Loreto. I've crossed the sea, climbed rocky roads, uphill and downhill, with nothing but the desire to teach. Why? Because every child matters. Because every life we touch matters. Loreto Academy molded me. It gave me the tools, the courage, and the voice. I was once too shy to speak, but here I was pushed to compete, to stand, to lead, and that shaped me. And now, as a proud product of Loreto Academy, together with my family, we carry this school's legacy with honor. Let me say this with all my heart. Behind every diploma is a parent who sacrificed. I remember one rare conversation with my father. He cried and said, "Bisan bukay na ka, buhato na ako ang tanan para sa inyo ka. Karoon palanggaan, proud na kaayo ko ninyo." And I know na yung nanay diha sa likod, yung nanay tatay, sobrang naka-proud sa inyo. Sa gilipan na silang tingmo. Oh. Those words, they live in my soul. My father never told us to give up, not once, and neither did my mother. In every hardship, in every seasons of love, they stood strong. Not because they weren't tired, but because they loved us that much. They chose to be strong when it was easier to break. They didn't always have the answer, but they gave us everything they could. Hindi man sila para salita, but through their sacrifices, I felt the loudest kind of love. The kind that wakes up early. The kind that goes to bed hungry. The kind that silently whisper, "Kaya mo yan, anak, para sa iyo to." My father and mother never ever give up. Kahit pagod na, kahit hirap na, kahit parang walang kasigaluhan ang bukas, they held on, they choose us, they choose love. So if I stand here today, speaking in front of you, it's because of them. Because two people choose to love bravely. And now, when life gets hard, I always go back to them in my heart. They told me that love doesn't always look like grand gestures or perfect words. Sometimes, love is simply choosing to stay, to fight, to enjoy, para lang mapabuti ang buhay ng mga anak. When I became a teacher, everything in my life began to change. It wasn't an easy road, but through hard work, perseverance, and an open heart, I slowly became the person I am today. Every step, every struggle, every sacrifice lead me here. This is who I become, not by chance, but by grace. There will be hard days. There will be nights when you'll question everything. You feel the pressure, the anxiety, the doubt. And during those moments, just pause. Pause na ka. Unang nakadali. Talk to God. Talk to yourself. Stand in front of the mirror and say, "I am proud of you." Matubang ka sa amin. Kung makitaw na masultihan. You are not alone. Trust the process. Trust the Lord. He will not always give what you ask, but He will always give what you need. Just have faith. The pain will pass, the joy will come. As you move forward to senior high, let me leave you with 4 things. First, know your purpose. It's okay if you're still figuring it out. Focus on who you want to become, not just what you want to do. Second, embrace failure. Failures are not the opposite of success. They're a part of it. Learn, grow, keep going. Third, value relationships. Hug your parents. Thank your teachers. Love your friends, and most importantly, love yourself. Fourth, stay grateful and grounded. Never forget where you came from. Stay humble. In all things, give thanks. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 8. To our beloved leaders, you are the future of this nation. You are the builders of the new Philippines. You carry the dreams of your families, the pride of this school, and the hope of your community. Fight for your dreams. Trust the process. Never give up. The world may be uncertain, but God, who holds your future, is certain. Pray, dream, work hard, and when things get tough, tap your shoulder and say, "I'm proud of you. You've come so far because you have." I once sat in your set, Scared, unsure, quite in dreaming. Not I stand before you, still dreaming, but bolder, braver, stronger. And I believe you will go even farther than I ever did. Iwala Brena at Tulos, congratulations, graded completers of 2025. Mabuhay kayo, padayon sa inyong pangandoy sa kinabuhi. Daghang salamat.